Hey there, water signs. Hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you for joining me for another group reading. So if you're Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this reading is for you. Now, if you haven't joined me for a session before, please understand not all messages are going to resonate, and that's totally fine. If you need a private session, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. And if you like these messages, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so I can keep doing readings for you guys. All right, friends, so I cannot believe that August is just around the corner. So let's do some August messages. I'm going to pull 2 overall energy cards for you guys, and then we'll go into a little bit more detail. So water signs, please. Water signs. What do water signs need to know for August? Water. Whoa, there we have it. Okay. Here. Hummingbird and joy. And the message here is lighten up, water signs. Now, I know we had a rough reading last week, so I'm hoping that you're feeling good and moving forward from last week. But clearly, the messages here are saying things aren't so bad, water signs. Not so bad at all. But you also are a key element to bringing joy and happiness into your life, because what you reap is what you sow. What you choose to think about, to feel in the present moment is the very next step that comes in your way. So please take more responsibility for your own personal happiness at this time, okay? That's lovely. That's lovely. And even with the flowers here, I really want to say, like, you know, stop and smell the roses. The image I'm getting in my head right now actually is that you feel like there's so many things in your way, and like you're like pushing this away and pushing that away, like as if you're going through like thick brush, you know? But I really feel that even though you're going through a little bit of a difficult time right now, when you kind of stop and smell the roses and just kind of take a look and kind of, you know, this look around and just kind of go, you know what, things aren't so bad after all, that you realize you're much more in control than you think you are, okay? All right, any other overall messages here for our water signs? Water signs, please. Crystals and focus. Okay, an important card as well. So crystals and focus really does imply that there's hard work ahead, and that if you want to be able to move forward and get to what you want and to overcome some of the obstacles that you have been placed, that have been coming in your way, that you are the one that really needs to put your nose to the grindstone and get the job done. And what this card tends to imply is that there is emotional stuff that is going on that might be really hurting deep down, okay? Because these waters here, water signs, these are choppy waters, right? So this is telling me that you are trying to make yourself again feel better, right? You're trying to pull yourself out of something that might have rocked your boat a little bit, and it kind of seemed that way in the last week's reading again. So amethyst showing up for you also is very much about transmutation of energy, about transmuting the negative and turning it into positive, because that's what amethysts are really, really wonderful for. Not only that, but psychic development. So there is clear work ahead for you, but it's in order for you to feel better and to buck up a little bit, water signs, okay? So let's see, what's the other stuff? What's the real deal going on your plate right now? And I hear you'll get over this. You will get over this, water signs, okay? I'm here. I just feel like I see the 8 of Cups, and I feel like I'm hearing like you just gotta keep walking. You just gotta keep going. Okay, now these cards just kind of slid out, so let's take a look at what these cards have to say. Okay, so where are you at right now? Queen of Pentacles, this is the issue for you. This is either about a strong female type energy, about either maybe a female that was in your life that is no longer in your life, because this is about grounding and stability and foundation and creativity. So this could mean that where you're at right now, again, lightening up in the crystals and the focus and the joy, this could be about creating more stability for yourself, about feeling more loved, about feeling nurtured, about wanting to feel like you are in control in this area, okay? There's also a big balance here between feeling control and also feeling confident and happy, because Pentacles is really traditionally about, you know, the tangible pieces, my work, my job, my household, wanting to make sure everything is smooth in my household with my money, with my kids, with my family, and all that kind of stuff. So this is telling me you really are trying to get over this negativity and focus on creating the stability for yourself. So what's getting in the way here? 5 of Pentacles, okay? So this is telling me not only do you either feel right now that you don't have good financial standing, but that you're worried about getting yourself back into a good financial standing, and how do I really get about that? You do have some fears about whether or not you can pull yourself out of a situation, or if with this lack of stability or trying to gain stability, you are worried, is this pattern still going to continue, okay? All right, what else is here? Yes, Page of Wands. So this is in the new beginnings of stability. So do you have a new idea, or do you have either like a new spark, like a new passion? This could be a new business venture, this could be a new idea, or even a new partnership. With this card showing up, it does make me feel that the opportunity coming your way is something that you would like, and something that is up your alley and that you would want to go for. It makes me feel like there's a break coming your way. Okay, the past. Oh dear, water signs, I get it. Okay, so there is heartbreak in your past. There is things that have been so heavy on your heart, but this is telling me, especially with it in reverse, it's making me feel that you are coming out of it, that you are, even though that you've been feeling sad, that you're really trying to buck up and you're really trying to take responsibility, like we said earlier, for your personal joy and where you are at mentally and emotionally in the present moment. Am I going to hold this energy and hold it close, or am I going to try to do something different with it and transmute it into something better? I'm so sorry that this has been hurting, water signs. Okay, so where do we put our focus then for our water signs? Yeah, so I already said that I felt like I saw the Eight of Cups, which is like walking away. Well, here's kind of a sister card of that, the Six of Swords. So this is knowingly making the choice. So this is you are either moving forward and letting go of these past hurts that have been hurting you, and choosing, you know, really choosing those choice thoughts of quality, of positivity, of, you know, abundance, and not going backwards to revisit the reasons why things aren't working, and not going backwards to worry about the fears of money not coming in alignment. And if this was a relationship that you were hoping was going to make, for example, if you had like a dual income and now you're not going to have a dual income, for example, that can be scary for many people, right? I totally get it. This card is telling me it is time to make those choices and to move forward. And when these thoughts come up, these scary things in the past, it's time to say, no, I'm not going to spend my energy on this. I'm going to keep it positive, okay? So what's the near future coming up for our water signs here? What does that mean? What does that mean here? Okay, so I've got the Seven of Swords in reverse here. Now this can mean different things here, but what I do feel that for some of you it means is that you could possibly go into a repeated cycle of when you have hurt and upset that you kind of roll around in your mind. Sometimes what you do is you dissect the information a lot and you try to come up for reasons and rationale over why something happened, and really try to dissect it and figure out what's going on. And I feel that this card with the Seven of Swords in reverse is implying, friends, that you really have to be mindful about where you're at, because it's a slippery slope. You know, when you start talking about the things that are hurtful for you, or your experiences, or why you feel like you were a victim in the past, it is a slippery slope. It's easy to talk about that because your ego will say, that's right, you were a victim, that's right, they were wrong and you're right. But even though your ego is telling you that information, you are not in creative mode. You are not moving forward. You were still stuck in the past. So for some of you, there is a lot of stuff about you having a hard time of getting over some hurts in the past, okay? What is the overall guidance and advice here for our water signs? Because I see you're having a hard go here for you water signs. So sorry, water signs. What's going on? What's the overall advice and guidance here for our water signs, please? Okay. So I have the Hermit. I had two other cards come out as well, but the Hermit really sums it up for me, water signs. This is a card that's really saying it is time to really go in. It is time to go inwards and do any sort of shadow work that might be there. Really look at the hard feelings of why you keep pulling this up, or if it's stuff that you have a hard time letting go and you have to dissect it, then maybe you do need to go dissect it in a different way and find out, why can I not let go? Because this is how you gain enlightenment and how you break yourself free from patterns that are not working for you. Water signs, I hope that this reading helps you in your path and helps you feel better. And if you liked this session, please give me a like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to do readings for you. And if you need a private session, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. Thank you, friends.